Testing, 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 testing. Hold up, I said testing. Hold up. Say we live, but oh snap, I got it on private. I had to put it on public. I didn't know I had it on private. Dang, that mean the stream from earlier probably was on private too. Public. Let's see if it's on there now. Might have to end the stream and restart it though. We just a young man. Okay, yeah, it's public now. Let me go see. Did they put the other stream from earlier? Oh no, it's not. I'm gonna have to. Let me go make the other one public real quick, y'all, and then we can get started. Wow. So y'all didn't even see the stream from today. That's crazy. Cause it was private. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even know y'all. Whole time y'all couldn't even see the stream from earlier today. Crazy. But it's alright though. Well, if y'all want to go back and look at the stream from earlier today, y'all can. But dang it. My bad. I ain't know I had it on private, y'all. I'm sorry. I always supposed to check my phone to look at the live, and I just didn't do it this morning. But we here now, though. Let me stop chewing this gum. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another live stream. Back with another market analysis live stream. My bad. Stocks and futures. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. We're gonna do analysis for Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. Okay. Other than that, we're gonna get into this news, and then we're gonna do our recap for today, and then we're gonna get on the chart. All right. News for tomorrow, April 2nd, 2026. We only got initial jobless claims. Let me check on the app to make sure they didn't update anything. Tomorrow. Oh, we got Trump speaking tonight. I forgot. It says it. It says Trump speaking tonight. So but tomorrow, um just initial jobless claim. That's it. All right. Oh, let me turn this on. So we should be Thursday should be pretty smooth. Either it's gonna consolidate or it's gonna be smooth one direction, I think. But you never know though. But news wise for today, we had a lot of news come out today, and it moved market up, but it was just. I'll be honest. Today price action was weak. It was trash. It was trash. Real choppy, real slow grind to the upside. Then it flushed down towards the end. So it was just, to me, I didn't really like the price action today. We still ended up being green on the day, but I just didn't like the price action. And then I found out Friday the market is closed, y'all. I didn't know that. So yes, we got news events, but the market is closed on Friday. So I guess tomorrow the last trade we can do. So we're gonna make the most of it tomorrow. We may pass the top step count this week. We may have to pass it next week. because I didn't know that we close on Thursday. I mean on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Going to a recap of today. Um, Pretty much, I told y'all we ended up closing green. I'm looking at QQQ because that's what I took the trade on. I took longs on QQQ. Um, Give it a second, let it load. We closed green on Tuesday, and I told you, I said, hey, for QQQ, I still want to be bearish. I said that we can pretty much be no trade today. I said either no trade or we might have to scalp today, just because I don't really see us doing nothing crazy unless the news pushes real hard. So what we ended up doing today was we ended up looking for them longs on a lower time frame because we seen what? We seen an uptrend. Seen an uptrend forming. I think it was on the hourly what made us get into them longs. Yeah, we had an uptrend forming in the pre-market. We had higher high, higher low, higher high. And we had this red candle making a potential low. So we was like, you know what? We're going to look for longs and we're going to try to aim back for this hourly high. That was our ultimate target. Since we was already in the uptrend, we was like, yeah, we're looking to take them highs. And we did end up getting it. We ended up getting the highs taken, but unfortunately, I got out. I think I got out right before it took the high. Let me see. Or did I get out when we took the highs? Give me a second. I'm trying to remember in my head. I think I got out here. I want to say I got out here around at 8:35. Yeah, I think I got out at like 8:35 on my options. I want to say, or it was. I don't know. We had to look at. No, it had to be this 9. That's when this one I had to get out 9:20 around there. That's when I got out. We still end up making decent profit. It did, like we said, it did come ultimately to come take our target out, but unfortunately we didn't get to hold it all the way to it. We got out at 9:20 candle. But like we said, we were just scalping loans. We seen that, like we said, the hourly was bullish. When we seen that 5 minute turn bullish, we was like, you know what, we're gonna aim for these highs up here. And that's what we did. And we took pretty much the exact same trade on MNQ. So usually if I take a trade on QQQ, I'm gonna take it on MNQ. It was the same thing. The only thing is when I got kicked out right here at this 9:20, right? When I got kicked out on my options, I didn't re-enter. I was about to re-enter off of this 5 minute gap getting retested, but I just didn't. And I re-entered on my actual futures. We had got on the 1 minute. We seen that first green candle bouncing off of this 5 minute gap because we was looking for the break retest of the 5 minute gap to go back higher and go to that ultimate 1 hour high over here. And that what happened. We got that green candle, and off that first green candle, I got in longs, and it just shot straight up to TP. Beautiful, beautiful trade. And then that was it. That was the recap of the day. So now we gotta see what we're looking for tomorrow. And since this is gonna be the last of the week, so let me go to that weekly candle first. We on SPY. Weekly candle look like we're gonna be bullish unless somehow we just drop extremely hard. Look like we're gonna be bullish on that weekly. Us being bullish on the weekly. As long as we stay above this weekly gap right here at 648.80, I can see us potentially pushing up to about, let me see, I don't see no other gaps. Probably up to 668, right around here. I can see us pushing up there. Maybe it just depends if we can stay above 648.80. We stay above there and we can build us a nice little uptrend. I can see us going up to 668 area on that weekly. But the weekly is in the downtrend. We got low, high, lower, low. This can be setting up a lower high, or it can lead us to breaking this downtrend and finally going back bullish. We just got to see. We just know at some, by this being a green weekly candle, which it look like it's going to be, we just have to see. It's telling us we making some type of high. We don't know if it's going to be a lower high. We don't know if it's going to be a higher high. We just know it's making some type of high. Okay. Now going to that daily, this is where we do our analysis. Looking at this daily, we got downtrend, of course, low, high, lower, low, higher high, but then we made another low, then we made a lower high, lower low. So downtrend again. It's potentially a lower high. We can't break this 660.89 level. And then the next solidified level is 662 flat. So really, if you want to be bearish, it has to start turning red. It has to start turning red. We need one red candle without going past 660.89, okay? If we can get one red candle, it can potentially drop us all the way back down, okay? First, of course, your first target is what? These daily gaps first. But eventually, it could be taking us back down to them lows, okay? So, still waiting on one red daily candle. We might not get it this week. Might get it next week. Or we might get it tomorrow. And then Monday, just gap down or something like that. So, you never know. Or it can gap up and make a higher low. It can go high, low, higher, high. Break to an uptrend next week. So, really, I think Monday of next week gonna be a huge important day. Okay. I think Monday of next week gonna be a very important day. But for tomorrow, honestly, it's so tricky for tomorrow. It's hard because it's a green candle, but this is where I should be looking for shorts, you know. So it's extremely hard to decide. I'm thinking we're gonna consolidate. I'm thinking we're gonna consolidate tomorrow, honestly. It's hard. It's hard to predict. Unless Trump speaking tonight can push us hard one direction or the other, I think we consolidate tonight. Tomorrow. I don't know. It's difficult. I mean, I think tomorrow just try to scalp. Might have to be trading support resistance. May have to trade just the first target if you don't want to do support and resistance. Just don't take every trade to your first target and that's it. But honestly, I'm just neutral. I'm gonna say I'm neutral for tomorrow. SPY, I'm neutral. It's hard for me to decide. Hard for me to decide. We have to see how it look in the morning. QQQ. QQQ, we failed to close inside that daily gap. Rejected. Might come back up again to try to retest. And if it fail again, then I'll look for them shorts. So that's what I'm looking for. Maybe I should say that for SPY, but SPYs didn't look as enticing. But if we go up, reject, and make a downtrend, that's when I like to take them shorts back down to 579. Okay. But longs, I only look for longs if we above 587. This daily gap here. It's the only way I'm looking for long. We got to break, retest, and then I'll look for longs. I don't even know if it's gonna get to that daily gap. It might just go to like 588, 589. But the trade I'd rather have, even though it is going against our most recent counter, which is green, is these shorts. I'd much rather have these shorts if we can reject that 586.42. Alright. But same thing, almost got to be neutral. It's super hard to decipher what the market want to do tomorrow. It kind of look like we can have a consolidation day. All right, going to M and Q. Maybe M and Q clear it up a little bit more for us. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to remove these levels because we already hit them targets. Let me go back. We hit our targets today, so where is that level? Oh, I didn't mark it on. I thought I marked it on QQQ. Did we mark it on here? We ain't mark it on here either. All right, so we only marked it on MNQ. MNQ though, going to that daily. MNQ, we closed green as well. Trying to see if we're gonna hold this downtrend. We got high, low, lower, high, lower, low. Gotta stay above this. Stay below this 24,763.50. We got a fair value gap right here for it to try to reject it. Currently, we did reject it. We didn't close above it. So we just need a red candle. Red daily candle to bring us back to the bottom of the gap. So it'll bring us back down to 23,980. And then if we can break retest below that, we should be dropping at least back to this gap here. And if we can get below 23,580 breaking retest, we should drop all the way down to them lows. Okay. So honestly, we just really need a red candle. We need a red candle. Maybe we can see a retest of this low here, or this gap here at 24,287.25. Retest there. If we get a downtrend starting to form after tapping it, that's when I'll be looking for them shorts to see if we can push all the way back down. So let me put an alert there. Okay. But other than that, longs, if we build above it, could see the longs going up to 24,377. But I'm be honest, I'm not really leaning toward no longs, y'all. But the shorts don't look the greatest, but they look better than the longs to me. But you never know, man. You never know. I really can see us being neutral. Like, I really just hate this price tag. It just look trash. It like it's gonna be trash tomorrow. All right, then let's go over to MYM. MYM made a higher high. Okay, so it broke this downtrend. But technically, it need to break this high. It broke this intra downtrend. We really got to break 47,205. Man, all these charts look trash. You can't really make an analysis on this because it's not no setups. They're just gonna have to trade support resistance or scalp tomorrow because it's gonna be some real in and out moves tomorrow. Let's go with the CrowdStrike. Maybe that chart look better on stocks. CrowdStrike end up breaking its daily lower high. So yeah, it broke its lower high. It made some type of low. We don't know if it's gonna be a high or low unless we make another high. We just know it made some type of low. So we got higher high and some type of low. Either it can be lower low or higher low. We gotta see. If we end up pushing back above this high, this red candle, I don't want to do it too soon. Cause if it do like the first hour, push above, and I try to jump in, it can come right back down. I would rather for like around at 2-3 o'clock. If we sitting above here and it look like we're gonna close green, grab a long and swing that mug, possibly back up to 406. That's what I'm thinking. Shorts wise, to be bearish, you really could be bearish out the open because it's a red candle. Your stop losses just have to be, the top of this candle high. Really, I'd say stop loss be up here at $400. And try to aim back for this lows at 386. Cause I could, like I said, this could lead us all the way back down there though. This could give us that lower low, so, and then that'd be low, high, lower, low. Still gotta be, I don't know. It can go either way, but I'm gonna say go with the Bears for right now. Since it's a red daily counter, I'm going Bears as of right now. But I can see potential for it to make a higher low and break up to the upside. I'm almost neutral on that too. Yeah. We go see Meta. Meta maybe be a little bit better. Meta, I was bullish on Meta. I told y'all out of all stocks, I was bullish on Meta. Oh, Meta made his first red. Made his first red daily candle. We could potentially drop all the way back down now. It could lead us back down to the low. I can see it dropping back down now. Got our first red. Only way that's gonna keep it from doing it gotta come break this high. It gotta come take 592.55. If it don't take that, that mug coming down. I like Meta more. I'm a way more bearish on Meta. I literally have to take this high for me to even be like, okay, let me chill out and wait. Oh no, I try to put a line. Alright. So I'm gonna remove this alert until the morning. Cause it might tap it in the morning. I wanna see once the market open what it does. But I'm thinking if we get a downtrend on like the hourly or something, I'm thinking taking them shorts. Thinking them shorts for sure. Only thing I don't like, it did touch the bottom of the daily gap and failed to close below, but it's still looking pretty bearish. The better trade is for us to get back below this daily gap at 575.12. If we can build a downtrend underneath there, like on the hourly or the 15, that's the better trade. To take it down to like 570, possibly down to 565. I don't see us flushing all the way down. I mean, we can, but I don't really. If we do that break and retest, I don't see us flushing all the way down right away. Now, if we just straight break and just don't do no retest, I can see us flush all the way down. If we do a break and retest, I don't see us flushing all the way down tomorrow just because of the lack of news. So that's why I'm saying like probably either go down to 570, 565, something like that. But yeah, really don't see nothing crazy, y'all. Everything just don't look the best, man. We just had to see in the morning, man. Just see how stuff look in the morning and work from there. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Y'all have a good one. And y'all